Hey guys, Dr. Vu here, and this is season 2 of my video game Let's Play series. We're gonna call this one Doctor's Day Off. And what do I do on my day off? I play video games. But now, since this isn't a medical Let's Play, I'll be able to play all kinds of retro video games like Zelda, Final Fantasy, Mario, anything like that. But even though it's my day off, my brain never turns off. So I'm going to find some way to make these games medical, one way or another, without the games themselves actually being a medical-based game. So we'll see how that works out. Today, I'm going to be playing The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, so let's jump right into it. Alright guys, I just started the Super NES emulator, and yep, this is the familiar title screen of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I hope it's pretty nostalgic for some of y'all. It definitely is for me. So, yeah. You can see that I've already started the game. I'm still in the very beginning. I haven't even gotten to the first dungeon yet. I can prove it too. Once I get outside the house, I'll show you the map. But, alright. If you guys forgot, you guys can always lift the jars in Link's house to get some free hearts. But yeah, here we go. So you can see that the X is still in the top right area. That's the indication of the first dungeon. So, told you. Okay. So you guys might be wondering, how am I going to relate this game to something medical? And I'll show you how I can link it. That was pretty punny. I told you how I can link it. Because I'm playing Zelda. The main character's Link. Oh, alright. Oh wow, fair. Should have caught the fairy in the bottle. Whatever. But yeah. So I figured, well, I'm playing Zelda, and there are potions in here. So the potions can be related to something medically, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to relate it to something that's relevant in our world, and there is something like that. So I'm going to be talking about the blue potions being related to something called colloidal silver that's present in our world. And the first thing you should do as a YouTuber is check to see if somebody already did that idea, because you don't want people in the comments going, "Oh my god, you copy off of this guy." So I decided to look around YouTube, and yeah, somebody already took that idea. I found out that it's by a YouTube group called The Game Theorist, another gaming group that tries to use logic to explain things in video games. And they actually do a really good job. They're really entertaining. I mean, I'm a new subscriber, but I enjoy their work. And so the point is, they actually did their own Zelda video already. They talked about the blue potion, the green potion, and the power band. And he actually did the blue potion relating it to colloidal silver also. And I thought it was really good. I mean, colloidal silver is a real thing, so all of his information was correct and relevant. And he had a really entertaining way of explaining all his information. The main Matt Pat, one of the I guess he's like the creator of the entire series, is a theater and a neuroscience major, so he has the smarts and the directing ability to make really entertaining videos. So I'll probably leave an annotation in the right below right now, so you guys can check out his video if you want to. But I'm gonna piggyback off of what he talked about, and he talked about colloidal silver, and so I want to do the same thing. I mean, if he can talk about it as a neuroscience and a theater major, then I can definitely talk about it as a pharmacy major. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this episode. And just to give y'all some information on what I'm doing in the game right now, I'm actually on my way to the potion shop to where I can buy a blue potion. Alright, so let's go inside. And you can see that he sells all 3 potions in this game. A red potion for just health, a green potion for magic. I think in Skyward Sword, the green potion actually recovers your stamina bar. And a blue potion that heals both magic and health. So to be able to buy a potion, first off, you're going to need an empty bottle. I have 2 of them. One of them you can buy right in the main town for 100 rupees. The second one, you sneak into the back of the pub and open the treasure chest. And boom, you got 2 free bottles. Well, not free bottles, but 2 bottles right in the beginning of the game. And you're gonna need a bottle to be able to hold the potion. And the blue potion costs 160 rupees, so let's buy one real quick. And he says, "Thank you, this is the medicine of life and magic. You can recover both." So it's the cure all, heal all in this game. And now what's something in our world that claimed to do the same thing? And it was colloidal silver. Let me just show you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know what, healing does in video games, but just for the sake of doing it, let's use the medicine real quick. So you equip it as your side item, and you press Y, and boom. Full health and full magic. Alrighty. But colloidal silver was released in our world, and it was advertised to be a cure-all in itself. It was said that it can prevent and treat HIV/AIDS. It can cure cancer, diabetes, tuberculosis, herpes, a whole bunch of diseases. And I mean, it just sounds too good to be true, Like, if you can drink silver and heal all this, why doesn't everyone do it? But first off, as someone who deals with medicine, you have to find out what does it do in your body to be able to make such a claim. If you're gonna say this heals muscle pain, then you gotta find some kind of penetration into the muscle, right? Or the nerves around it. So what does silver do? Silver is a heavy metal, and other heavy metals, just to give you guys an idea, would be like gold, mercury, copper, aluminum, stuff like that. So metals have a special effect in the human body called the oligodynamic effect. And what this is it basically has a toxic effect on living cells. And now, what are diseases? Diseases are just infected cells that spread and replicate throughout the body. So the way that silver works is, along with all these other metals, is that they are able to denature enzymes. And enzymes are kind of, part of what makes a cell do its job. So if you can denature and inactivate all these enzymes, then the cell itself becomes useless. So once a cell is useless, all it does is kind of just sit there and then die. So that's the rationale behind saying that it's a cure-all, because it can inactivate all these cells. But the thing is that it's not that selective. So it can also do that to your healthy cells, and that leads to one of the major side effects, which is something called argyria. Argyria is basically your skin pigment and your mucosal membranes being stained blue. And I'll leave a picture of some guy that claims that this is something that he lives for. He lives to drink silver. It keeps him healthy, but he ended up dying like 2 years ago. But he was pretty old, so pretty sure that even if this did work for him, it was probably because of natural causes or something. I didn't read into it. I just know that he died. And the only reason I know that is because of MatPat's video. So yeah. I'll leave a picture of him below though, so that you guys can take a look at what argyria looks like. It's pretty crazy. Looks like a smurf pretty much. Yeah, anyway, but why do people buy into silver? This is actually a homeopathic remedy, which means that like it's an herbal supplement pretty much. So this is something that people have been doing for since a while. Silver was actually released around, I think, the 1940s or so as an antimicrobial agent. It was something that stopped the growth of bacteria. People used it as like an antiseptic back in the day. And its use in medicine was actually promoted around then. But then through the development of modern day antibiotics like penicillin and a whole bunch of other medicines like that, silver eventually became moot. Like, no one wanted to use it because of how toxic it was. But older people still use it. So you might have like parents or grandparents who actually took silver maybe one time in their life or so. But you can let them know that it basically does jack shit or whatever. It does more damage than good. And that's what I really wanted to just talk about today. You know, it's something fun to be able to play a retro game like Zelda, but also to try to, you know, be a smartass and try to understand video game logic. Like, is there something that you can really take in real life that'll heal you right up, make you 100% better again? There's things that claim to do that, but don't actually do. And that's what I'm here to talk about in my series. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Alright, and that was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I didn't think that I would probably go off on like a 9-minute rant all of a sudden, but I did. So I'll try to keep this a little bit brief. I hope you guys like the idea that I'm going with this Let's Play series. It allows me to play a multitude of video games, and all I have to do is try to find some BS way to link it medically. It's kind of fun to try to make video game logic make sense like that. I mean, that's what the game theorists do. That's what their whole channel is based upon, is trying to disprove game logic with real logic. And I'm trying to do maybe something similar, but in a medical sense. Just some food for thought for next week. Why does Mario like mushrooms? I'll try to give my rationale behind that next week, so stay tuned. I'm Dr. Rue, reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay classy.